Airplane, it's Hawaii Jahaz.
Hawaii Jahaz.
Yes.
So if you want to say left,
Left is Baya.
Baya.
Yes,
Yep.
Baya.
And straight, right. Let's do right.
Daya. Daya. Yes.
Baya, Daya. And then
Yes.
straight,
Sida.
Sida.
Yes.
Sida. What's the word for bag?
Bag is
Bag is-
Chola.
Jola. Okay.
Yes.
Namaste, Mandira.
Namaste, Chris.
This video is going to just tell people what to expect when you get to the airport, when you first arrive as an international arrival into Kathmandu. You arrive at Tribhuvan Airport. Yep, in
Yes.
Kathmandu, and it's often you arrive at night, but you can arrive during the day sometimes. And you'll arrive and you'll get off the plane and you'll get onto a bus that will take you to the immigration. So let's start with some words to learn. First of all, Mandira, that you can teach me now. So the word for airplane, you can use the word airplane, can't you? But you have your own word for airplane as well.
Okay. For airplane, it's Hawaii Jahaz.
Hawaii Jahaz.
Yes.
So if I want to say I arrived by airplane, I would say, how would I say that?
Yes. Mo
Ma
Hawaii Jahaz Bata.
Hawaii Jahaz Bata
Aiko.
Aiko.
Yes.
Ma Hawaii Jahaz Bata Aiko.
Yes. I came from airplane. But everyone will understand airplane.
You can say airplane, but if you want to show off a little bit when you first arrive, you can say Ma Hawaii Jahaz Bato Aiko.
Yes.
So when you arrive in Nepal, the best thing to have, and I've arrived as a foreigner in Nepal quite a few times, and the best thing to do is make sure you have your visa done before you arrive, your visa application. And when you first come through, you'll walk through the gate and you'll come into the room where immigration is. And on your left, you can go straight up to, if you have that already done and you can have it on your phone, you can actually show them that, and then you'll pay your visa entry fee there. And then you'll go through immigration with a receipt for your visa. It's best to pay in cash, depending on how long your visa is. It ranges in price from $30 upwards for that visa. You go through immigration, and then you go through and you collect your baggage. You have to do your bags go through electronic monitoring before you collect your baggage. Your carry-on bags go through that. You collect your baggage and then go out through customs. If you've got nothing to declare, you just walk out past customs. But if let's do a couple of words in between here. So my bag is, what's the word for bag?
Bag is Jola.
Jola. Okay.
Yes. Miro Jola.
Miro Jola. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So yeah.
While you say that's my bag, you can say Miro Jola. Miro Jola. Dinus.
Yeah.
Give.
Miro Jola. Tio?
Dinus. Dinus.
Oh, if you want someone to give it to you?
Yes.
Miro Jola Dinus.
Yes.
Yeah, Miro Jola Dinus. Okay, so then once you've walked out through customs, you go along these long hallways, okay, and it feels like you're walking for a long time. Along the way, you can get your phone SIM card, and I always recommend using Ncell. It seems to have a really good coverage in Nepal and can be used in most places in Nepal. You'll need your passport and the usual details to get a local SIM card, and you can pay. The prices vary. Usually around the 600 rupee mark will give you a good amount of data and phone calls to be able to use. Okay, so some of these words will just be the same, but you could say to the person at the SIM card counter, it's called SIM card, isn't it? SIM card?
Yes, SIM card.
Yep.
They will ask, which.
Which? Okay, how will they ask that?
You can say Ansel ko dinos.
Ansel
Ko
ko dinus.
Gardinos.
Say that again, Mandira.
Sorry. Ansel ko
Oh, Ansel ko
SIM card.
SIM card dinus.
Dinos.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Give me Ansel SIM card.
Okay. And then if you wanted to ask the price of how much the SIM card is, you could say, yep. What would you say?
Kati ho.
Just koti ho. How much?
Yes.
How
Just show the
much?
SIM card and kati ho.
Koti ho. Koti ho. And they'll give you a range of prices. And so then they'll put the SIM card in for you and do all that for you. And then you're on your way with data. Then the next step is, and this is a bit of a, can be a bit of a trap, but you can actually prepay your taxi on the way out. If you don't prepay your taxi, when you get out into the main area, you're at the mercy of taxi drivers that will probably pick you for a new Nepal, that will probably see that you're not local, okay, and may just inflate their prices a little bit. But I guess the first thing you can say, if they come up to you and they say, oh, it's 2,000 rupees, because I'll say it in English, you could say, too expensive. Deri mahongo?
Dhere mahango. Yes.
Deri mahongo. But if you prepay, you'll actually pay the correct amount. And it's usually a bit over 1,000 rupees to get from the airport to Tamil, which is where most tourists go to. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. So, yep.
I have not been from airport to Tamil, so I don't know actually the price, but they should only take 1,500 Nepali rupees.
Yeah, 1,500, even a little bit less sometimes, Mandira. Yep, you can get it for a little bit less if you prepay.
But you have to listen very carefully. Either it's 1,500 rupees or they might think dollar. So
yeah.
yes, one time that accident has happened because they said $20. He heard 20, they didn't, because they don't convert in Nepali.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
They don't understand.
Yes.
That's why you have to be very clear with the word what you speak. Just rupees.
Yes.
1,500 rupees.
1,500 rupiah.
Yes, rupiah.
Rupiah. Rupiah.
Yes.
Okay, yep. So be very clear about that. Okay,
Yes.
and then in the taxi, I find, Mandira, that taxi drivers are the best people to practice my Nepali with.
Yes.
They are awesome, and they usually will enjoy on the ride to be able to have a bit of a chat to you. And depending on the time of day, it can take anywhere between half an hour to an hour to get from the airport, the international airport, to Tamil. It depends where you're going, but Tamil, it
Tourist
just
area. Most
depends
tourist.
on the time of day. Be prepared to be a little bit inundated when you first walk out from the airport. There'll be people asking you things. Do you want a taxi? But if you're prepaid, you just hold up your pink slip and you say prepaid, and then someone will guide you to where you have to pay. And sometimes you'll give the taxi driver a tip as well. Which
You can say, sorry, if it's expensive, you can say mahongo bhayo.
Mahongo bail. Okay, yeah. But then on the way, traveling in the taxi, I usually use that as an opportunity to practice my Nepali usually. So I ask them all the usual questions. So first I ask, do they have a family? How do I say that, Mandira?
तपाईको परिवारमा कतिजना हुनुहुन्छ?
Okay.
Right?
So
I mean, sorry, I'm just trying to say, how many members are there, no? You can just ask.
Or can I just ask, do you have family?
No, you don't need to. I think if we
You
say
don't
that
put way.
you have a family, that means that might sound a little bit direct.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Really?
they might feel that, they
Okay,
are
so you have to be polite.
family also means mommy and daddy, mother and father.
Yeah, sure.
So you can just say how many are there in your family.
Okay, so how do I say that? Tapaiko?
तपाईको
Yep.
परिवारमा
Pariwama?
को हुनुहुन्छ?
Koko hunuhuncha.
Yes, this is the perfect question you can ask.
Tapaiko pariwama Koko Hunahuncha.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, yeah, because everyone likes to talk about their family.
yes. Actually,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah, yeah. So, and they might say, ma Srimati, Miro Srimati,
Yuta
um,
Srimati.
Chara Chari.
Yes. They
But
might say,
yeah, what
they
could they
might say, मेरो श्रीमती र एउटा छोरा छ.
say? Uh, so I have one a wife and one son.
Son. Yes.
Yeah, okay. So Chori is son
Yes.
and Chora is daughter. Yeah.
Chora is son. Chori.
Sorry, I got it the wrong way around. Chora is son and Chori is daughter.
Daughter. Yes.
Yes.
After you ask them the question, they will definitely ask that question to you.
Okay.
Let me be driver and I will ask to you.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
तपाईँको परिवारमा चाहिँ को छ?
Coco.
को हुनुहुन्छ?
So Miro Mas Srimati Ra. So I have wife and Chawata Chajana Chara Chari.
Yes, yes, that's right.
So I have one wife, I have a wife and 4 children.
Yes.
Yes, and they will understand. And then often when you're arriving, you'll go, oh man, it's a bit hot today, isn't it? We would say in English, yeah, it's hot today. But if you wanted to talk about the weather a little bit, you'd say Aja.
आज गर्मी छ.
Yeah, Aja Gami Cha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll explain you the whole thing about the weather.
Yeah. So you can just let them go. Yeah. Aja Gami Cha. Yeah.
They will say that, oh, गर्मी छ, and then many more things.
Yes. And then you could say like, Ahile, Australia des, Jaro Cha.
Yes.
I could say cold in Australia.
Yes.
Because we have the opposite seasons to Nepal. Yeah.
Okay, yes.
And then when we arrive, so we're arriving, if I want to direct them, because sometimes I'm looking at Google Maps, if I want to say left or right, to help them, because often you'll have Google Maps, especially if you've got your SIM card at the airport, and often the drivers won't have Google Maps. So you might be directing them, especially around the streets in Tamil, because
yes, many roads.
There's many roads, and it feels very complicated when you first arrive. But if you want to say left
is baya.
Baya.
Yes, yep. Baya.
And straight. Right. Let's do
right. Daya. Yes.
Baya, daya. And then straight.
Sida.
Sida.
Yes. Sida Janus.
Diogenes. Then when you get there, if you want to say like slowly, bistari.
Yes. Bistari.
And then when you're close, you can say stop.
Yes. Roknuhus.
Yes.
Roknus. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, and then when Dhanyavad. And then, so when you put the Roknus or Dinus, or that's actually, like, you don't have to add please, do you? Like, no. Prepay is please.
Yes.
But when you say Dinus or Bildinus or, that's actually saying please, isn't it? You don't have to add Bild, Prepay, Dinus.
Most of foreigners use please.
Yes.
This is. But Dhanyavad, yes, we can use.
And then when you arrive and they let you out, they might say, you're welcome. How would they say that?
Swagatam.
Yes. Swagatam. You're welcome.
Yes, you're welcome. But people say welcome only.
Yeah. Welcome. Yeah. But it means you're welcome. And and then I'm trying to think what else. I think we'll leave it there, because now we've got from the plane, actually, and we've got a few words to get us all the way through, have a little bit of a chat, and it's fun trying it out with the taxi drivers. And then you're arriving at the hotel and you can check into your hotel.
Yes. If you want water, you can say pani leraunus.
Pani,
Leraunus.
Laraunus,
Bring
Laraunus.
the water. Yeah, you can say
Ah,
bring. In my
okay.
room?
Yep. Pani
Yeah.
Laraunus.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Or Pani Danus.
Yes.
Yep. And then if you want cold water, which often in Nepal people will give you hot water, so it's chisel pani,
Yes. Chiso pani.
chisel pani laraunus.
Yes.
All right. I think that's the end of this lesson. We've gotten to the hotel from the airport and we've started to chat to the taxi driver at least on the way.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Mandira.
Thank
Derek
you.
Thunderbird.
धन्यवाद. फेरि भेटौँला.
Very Vitola.